All right, this is how I used Logic Pro to send a MIDI signal to Light Key. So I created a bunch of MIDI tracks for my lighting to signal. So basically this is my MIDI track, my backlight. The input is Logic Pro Virtual Out, MIDI all channels, input none. And that basically just signals a MIDI out. And I put it fairly high up so that I know no other instrument will trigger it. And I go over here and I will click on whichever light that I want to use. Go external controls, add trigger, and then it will pick whichever one is being triggered. Create another one. So, external MIDI, no input, destination Logic Pro out, create. From here, create a new MIDI region, pick a fairly high note, let's say C, click on it, create note, extend this out a little, repeat, play it. Then I'll go over to Logic Pro. I can create a new light. Say all the way up, make it red. Update. Then I'll go over to live. Drop this in. From here, done. Here, external. Add trigger. It'll pick up C8. Done. So this will be triggered every time that hits. Admittingly, I don't remember exactly how I set this up. I remember searching YouTube and trying to figure out what other people did. So for my MIDI inputs, I have a Logic Pro Virtual In, IAC driver bus 1, which that I use for my MIDI switch so I can control in between each song. Light Key output. And over here, inputs is Logic Pro Virtual Out. Outputs are IAC driver bus 1 and Logic Pro Virtual In. I'm not really sure why I have those outputs. I think that just did it on its own. Output, I sunk my, wherever it was, other USB interface, which the interface I'm using is a little glitchy. And so this is the free version of this program. It only allows you to add so many lights. These are all my channels. They're activated by the switches that come from Logic Pro Virtual Out. Yeah, so it only allows me so many lights. I will eventually get the buy the full version, but for right now I'm just trying to figure out how this works. I really should have just recorded this as I went, but of course I didn't. However, I will start recording my process as I move on, add more lights and figure more stuff out. I am still trying to figure all of this out, learning as I go. So if anyone has any tips or tricks or what they did, what worked and what didn't work, please let me know. We'll figure this out together.